唱。
I feel bad for the butt.
Hello. 이만 남아서 주경자나 남아서 제공해줄学员 What do they? Diringi Tashibe, Nimotoma, Osajami Chola, Osum Kubachibe, Gucha Fide, Use Shabe Kejatinji, Tukshi Rugidrebe, Tashibe Mildin Shua the Chapchi, Diringi Serim Yedushuini, Diringi Shobegi Serim Sansu. Good number to Payatani, Kuba Tonda, which is the issue at the Stop Savai, and DJ Zegodi, and Azuzi Shuani. Pegelo, Nido, Jata Chitushenga, Rabju Chutu, Saki, Dodango, Sumda, Chilo Nido Choki, Chidanibe, Se Choki, Namno Satu, Shebe, Atu, Pendela. Chipju Kampe, Chamni Kedukite Namata, Chige Kude Namba, Fishu Kale Subanamba, Chitu Subanamba, Shumshak Subanamba, Shumdi and Shumdi Maimbe, Soba Kidukagi, Sotan, Vilenamba, Shea, Diri, Tiger Pepe, Mima Namba Lingela, Kongju Chudi Linda, Ontario, Very Chido Software, Soda, Vile, Leje, Same, Subshide, and a Tashi de Punsum Top, Emma Padu, Bunkan Sa, Kundu, Yawatoba Shos, Lojimaya, and so Sama, Taro Chim, Chiju was short, J, Paduda, Samdida, Bello Chiju. On behalf of the President, board members, and the staff of Canadian Tibetan Association of Ontario and Tibetan Canadian Culture Centre, Kamjong Chudiling, it's my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Peter Melchan, and all our invited distinguished guests to the festive occasions of Tibetan New Year 21 Losar 2145 Art of Year. May this new year bring health, happiness and prosperity to all of you gathered here. With this, I would like to begin today's program. Toma de la Big Canada We will start our program with the Tibetan and Canadian national anthem. Please rise up for the same.
Okay.
그렇지 않아? 이만하면서 마시래 저러나? Hello, Kuchana, DJ la lokto chuwa namne, Kasa Nobuling la shebe nyam sheta, Setanga la shebe chapshi chibiju.
No,
투지체나 디줄라 아니 nga sheba nyera che tesi choge la da ani charo deche ga wala da tashlamula ne losa gi tende che do ani sheshi kyuju
tomade losar gi gaden dilia chamalolia nemin seri kimsa chamdu chawalamlo yuwa tashimi di shugi ngaran su sum dige ditri losar shebe sheshi lam shugi namali gi jo yuwa ye tuchina 냠도 인다 정말 리복 알아서 냠도 있다. 난저 빌기로사 다기 덴베로사 난저 빌기로사 아메 조시다 이베루시에 난저 빌기로사 samanya 보인다. Yes. 잠깐만요. 조금 중에 남아는 게 좀. 네. 아자 대체 거라다 자신나 몰라라. 차 수줍으시 다르나 아니. 그치나. 그치.
그치나. 디 제라니 강주 최디링기 속속 수남람파 초네 로사기 텐데 순체 믹스 코드 넘버 제다다 비와다 아니 송신농주. Next we have recognition and appreciation to dignitaries and Losar speech by Mr. Sonam Nagala, President of CTO at TCC.
Hello. 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 Hey, yalo nido yada shibji shenga rabjung chudube sabo kilobe namlu zumta sardo shebe 가든 기 땡땡 체모 조체 다자 카와리바 변바 용기 세디진이게 근본 탐바 진노 공사 삼민 남제 양근 대와 탐제 켄징 세과 침보 잠린 시된 대변 침보 초 고제 샤베 윤도 땡징 고게 참에경 마렉벌 제티 양그 다타르 게바타 칠 상예베 촉군도 다루와 리메 계제 타바남기 고제 땡징 제팅 게바탕 토기 셰고 타다 표기 조바탕 로사르바 디네송 잠린 유족군도 네모 촉즈탕 중시 괴차릭 진용도 손에 직대 용라 참제 초회 협진 누주 니걸 시대 박배망 대기 공배 용례당 양구수 파우조 토지 첨부 두신 그 카와 강전바 남기 지도기 수남 게대 장대기 탑줄라 그 용내 계지 계케 니마 체도 차대 시제 금이 용라 계산기 냠종 라와 벨라 로바탕 학도 네가 강조 춘된 링당 별이 주된 속배 레든 체다 강설 람롱 자시바 용규 초som 겨와 겨솔 글레 투몽기 찹슈데 라니 니우스 자데 보som 고바 쳔부 면든 제직도 슈신이여 대링 그 람네 사기 로사르기 텐데 제고르 페베 겹네 라투 겐드 츠마탕 사네기 최소 카기 캠보탕 운지 넘버 대링기 운준조 피터 밀첸 초탕 가제 롬부치 초 신양 꾸준 넘버탕 규미 디주기 가수르당 치수르 넘베 츠 슝샵 레수르 넘버 디가 사네기 소데 기도 카기 귤레 꾸잡 넘버 신양 그리핀다 남탕 마오 순자 나슈 로드로탕 초다칸의 패배 그릭군다 대신 치기 치미 회대 yap교로와 행계 창말라 급에 강조 춘대링탕 온제리오 그리 지도 속에 귤레 투몽기 찹슈데 로사르기 참지 짜시들레 쇼교 대당 첩직도 랭게 공감 세신 레든 강질 차와 람조 배매 면접 요외 면두 주기인 도지체나스 넘버 2다 드링 가서 대 최동안이 지게 콘주 내가 처음부터 같이 배우 대송자 다다 노질라기 아니 야 샹그레 넘버 2 테스트 야 샹니 차다로나 델리아 경제 시험을 주요 주어이 그래서 Losar, everyone, on behalf of our board members and the TCCC staff, it is my pleasure and privilege to wish you all a very happy Tibetan New Year, Losar 2145, the year of the Earth God. On this occasion, I would like to welcome all the Sangha members. Our chief guest of today's event is Member of Provincial Parliament from Etobicoke Lakeshore. He currently serves the Minister of Housing for the province of Ontario, as well as being the Minister responsible for the poverty reduction strategy in Ontario, Mr. Peter Milchen. We have a special guest here today from India, Dase Rumbuche. We also have the following guests with us today. Member of Parliament from Etobicoke Lakeshore, Mr. James Maloney. Member of Parliament from Parkdale High Park, and also the Chair of Parliamentary Friends of Tibet, Mr. Arif Virani. Member of Parliament from Mississauga Lakeshore, Mr. Sven Spenman. Our longtime friend and supporter of Tibet, former Senator, Mr. Consiglo Dinino. New Executive Director of Canada Tibet Committee, Mr. Sharad Karjin. President of Canadian Multicultural Council, Asians in Ontario, Mr. Norbo Tsering. And it's all their members. I would like to specially welcome them all here on this auspicious gathering here today. Thank you. We also have with us co-founder of Magic, Dr. Losar Rabye. NDP provincial candidate for High Park Parkdale, Ms. Udila Karbuche. Liberal provincial candidate for Parkdale High Park, Ms. Nadia Guerrera. Conservative provincial candidate for Etobicoke Lakeshore, Ms. Christine Horga. Last but certainly not the least, our pro bono legal advisor for TCCC, Mr. Phil Trottier. Mr. Trottier is also seeking the NTP provincial candidate for Etobicoke Lakeshore. Ladies and gentlemen, please give our dear friends of Tibet a big round of applause. Finally, all of you here today, I extend a warm welcome and greetings to all our community members, Tashi Dele. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to our spiritual leader, His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, and to wish him a healthy, long life. As we give thanks to the new year, Let us come together as one and make genuine efforts to work earnestly towards the preservation of our rich culture and tradition. This is the dream of His Holiness. Given the political difficulties and the ongoing repression in Tibet, his dream is that those of us in the diaspora will build vital, strong, joyful, and faithful communities that will transmit from one generation to the next. So never lose that faith. We not only need to worship His Holiness the Dalai Lama, but we need to commit ourselves to studying his teachings. Along with studying these teachings, we need to train our minds in loving kindness and compassion towards all human beings. The many services, programs, and opportunities offered at TCCC enriches the life of many people, Tibetan and non-Tibetan alike, through education, a sense of community, sharing, and teaching. As a community, we have celebrated many successful, and I know we will continue to thrive as we increase our program, services, members, and facilities. As you all know that the construction of the north side of the TCCC is important, and a team of renovation committee and the board have been putting in a lot of hard work. I, on behalf of the whole community, would like to request to all the 3 levels of the government's representative to help us to achieve our dream, and to fulfill our dream, we need your help. We Tibetans now live here in Canada, for which we deeply appreciate the compassion of the Canadian government for allowing us to reside in Canada. Through sharing our Tibetan customs and tradition, we look forward making a positive impact and contribution to Canadian society. Once again, we wish you very happy Losar Tashideleng.
Thank you, Sosola. DJ Langanzu, Loptu Chunganamni, Chim Karchung, La Shebe, Nyamshi Jipiju. Next, we have a song by our junior students.
Nam
Now we have a speech by our chief guest, Minister of Housing, Ontario, and Member of Provincial Parliament for Etobicoke Lakeshore, Mr. Peter Milchan.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everybody. It is my great honor and privilege to be here to share today in your celebration of the Festival of Losar. I want to begin with bringing you greetings from Premier Kathleen Wynne on behalf of the Government of Ontario. Premier Wynne wishes to extend to you warm greetings to everyone gathered to celebrate the Festival of Losar, and to thank the Tibetan community for coming together to usher in the new year and its dedication to highlighting the Tibetan culture. And it's with great pleasure that we take this opportunity to highlight the valued contributions of the Tibetan community here in Ontario, a community that has helped to build and enrich our strong provincial identity, one that continues to reflect the values of cultural diversity, pluralism, and mutual understanding. And Premier Wynne offers her sincere best wishes for a wonderful celebration, and that the new year bring you much happiness, good health, and prosperity. I am very privileged to represent this area for a number of years. And the first day that I met representatives of the Tibetan community, you came to see me for help with this wonderful Tibetan Community Cultural Center. And as then, I committed to helping build this wonderful place. I can tell you now, I'm renewing my commitment to working with the Tibetan community as you build and expand and create such a wonderful center for not just the Tibetan community, but for everyone. And especially, we should all thank the wonderful volunteers in your community who dedicate so much time to helping build this. I can tell you that your community kind of arrived in Etobicoke Lakeshore without anybody noticing, but you are noticed now. We see it in the stores, in the businesses, in our neighborhoods, where we see a Tibetan household with the colorful flags, with children playing outdoors, and with great neighbors. You are what Ontario and Canada is about, and we thank you for choosing Etobicoke Lakeshore to be here. So as you celebrate the year of the Earth Dog, Losar 2145, I want to extend to you my best wishes for health, for happiness, and for a wonderful new year. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister, for your wonderful speech. Next, we have a speech by our special guest, Member of Parliament from Lakeshore, Etobicoke Lakeshore, Mr. Jem Maloney.
Thank you. Can everybody hear me okay? My voice is a little hoarse today, but I'll do my best. First thing, let me just say how proud I am always to be welcomed into this facility by this community, in our community here in Etobicoke Lakeshore, which I have the honor of representing alongside of my colleague Peter Milchin and my provincial counterpart. And I just want to add to what Peter just said a moment ago. The federal government, through the Canadian Tibetan Friendship Group, who I am proud to be the deputy chair, along with my colleague Arif Varani as chair, my colleague Sven Spengeman from Mississauga Lakeshore, are 100% committed to this community, to this facility, and doing everything we can to support you. And you have very, very strong voices in Ottawa. And I just want to add that along with serving on the Canada Tibetan Friendship Group with Arif, I'm very proud to be his next door neighbor, because this community is represented here at Etobicoke Lakeshore, but in Parkdale High Park. And you will rarely see a stronger advocate for this community or your community than you will with that guy right there. So I'm very proud to be serving along with him. So, now, we're here to bring greetings for a Happy New Year, and it is the Year of the Dog. Now, this is going to be a little personal for reasons you'll understand better in a minute. You know, you think about wonderful qualities of dogs, you think about loyalty, honesty, curiosity, and everything about them. Then there's other great things about dogs. Their desire to help. They're non-judgmental. They're friendly and they're loving. They don't hold grudges. They don't care about any of the things that humans obsess over. They just love. And they do it in their own way, and they forgive. And these are things we need to learn, as I know, because I just got a dog myself 2 weeks ago. And he is incredibly friendly. And if you look at my hand, you know, I need to learn to forgive, because I'm his biggest chew toy as well. Now, I'm particularly proud of this dog. His name is Walnut, because he's not just any dog, he's a special dog. I have the good fortune, along with my spouse Deirdre, to have this dog as part of my life for the next year. But then he's going to go on and become a service dog. And his job is going to be to help somebody who's suffering from disability. And this little creature is going to change that person's life, just like he's changing mine. And I think that is something very special. So as we move into the Year of the Dog, Walnut and all these merits we cherish are in the forefront of our mind. But back to Losar, one of the most magnificent elements of the holidays, such as the New Year, is how they bring families and friends together to celebrate life, to stop and reflect on how blessed we are to be alive, to enjoy each other, to share delicious food, and to relish in slowing down for some, and maybe for some to start over. So as we join together to mark Losar, I wish you all great fortune and a very happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, James Moore. Di chela kaziri buche chone sumshe nangju.
아들이 도마 안에 잠내 시대 대배 첨부 주나 공사 장고 자위 뭐 탐지 친지 제바 첨부 안에 섬내 도진 제바 주전 자명 로산 이제 등재자도 수송 총반매비 대 배려송을 초 안에 그것샤베 연도 때마다 투지 제모 타다 내진주베 면대다 안에 되네네 안에 가서 되네 안에 들이 강제 최대는 거 안에 미만 나바 용수 줘봐다 되네네 들이 군전 나바 패배 참아 용수 줘봐라 안에 면대다 자시들레 삼제 장매 수주여 아들 미세게 안에 도고 초조라도 되게 안에 계셔 두두지 니티 나로 송도 대전가 미세게 자디스네 개구지메 대전 배제다 레원을 차로 요절에 니 계셔들 안에 레원도 니 송지요도 가버래 당가도 가르치고서는 네 도마 배 나는 주디 캐나다라 드리고 냠주스는 받드리게 개메 대전에 가자간이 되면 조비 가더라 가도 강조 최대는 거네 장고 된지 나보 콩게 안에 미디네 남바네 배 되다 되바지 배 렌도 삼바드리게 초와다 안에 가보다 뽑아들이 수치부지 내게도 가에서는 가족에는 거네 매망도 드리 먹어지 리자란 점용도 안에 초가 송거 매망 배 산지 미쳐봤다 그만에 전에 배 마시바가 먹어 드리래듯이 다 안에 대래 가족다 안에 매망 되게 된 점무데가라 지 로사더부지다 야나 안에 가르쳐 그래 뒤치에더보다 딘지 집어질라 아니 가족에 배체 제바다 벽을 제바다 야 벽에 제바다 딘지 좀 많이 봐 아니 가족 다 인디절라 아니 부가가 배 세차원데 부가 딘지 먹어지도 되게가 돼 요소바데 멍바가 선자스나 메도 아니 원에 배다 멍바가 레와스나 메도 아니 딘지 장자 차되어서래 딘지 장자 차되어래 대전에 참말로 지나도 아니 리존디다 되게 아니 타나 돌로 건다데 계시세다 지금 배 소소가 퇴모 많이 받게 마테지 배 투바이나 아니 제 투바이나 아니 디 프랑스에 연대스나 메도 다지 아니 디디 차로 그래 다데 맞아 가두에는 디디는 초바지 그만에 제바데 레와다 아니 거바 쳔버도 요아르데 이나야 조조데 남이 파마가 촌에 슈치보자다 아니 집에 안에 단다 첨부지에 전에 도스 나한테 배 마시바 개첨부 요아래 마도지게 제가서 아니 자원 버친다도 앞에 아니 지도바 송전도 제 아니 도바 뒤전도 뭐는 장고데 아니 양지 배 배고 루선도 제제도 차오지 제대하데 지단데 야보래 대장게는 슈치보지 아니 네바 슈치보지团투 요아 말에 대전에 아니 참말로 때 토로 잔데 배마시바 개침부지 나게 다 침부나게 침부지래서 녀대바 있나 아니다 제마주고 대바는 배제 강지다 강지 도스지 나야 지다 아니 니바들라 참말로 배고냐 전에 강조 최대 링스는 되나가 링 로아 어디 민던 처음에 중요한데 배 개침버려서 아니 참하게 아니지 참마고 가르쳐 투튼 첸삼 도스제바 있나 제야데 개점버려데 대전 도서 참마고 배네 고마 토를 장지는 이는 나야지다지 근데 용바이나 아니 누바도 토야거래 마도지게는 심바지기 야레스 이는 심바지기 마레스 아니 파게지기 파레스 도 소한테바이나 아니 데 누바도바도 유야 요마레 아니 가존 디스 도도바 야부지 지여바데 파게지 지지 템피에 바지 템데바이나 디스 야부지 요마레 데네 가르쳐 그래 드리지제 아니 니바들 단데네 가르쳐다 강조 최대 링이 나오로라 다니 코나서 멍바가 찾으스나 메도 아니 딘디 멍보 여사래 대전에 도서 참마데 용해데 미치니지다 아니 양아지 레네 지니지다 딘디가 짱 많이 봐 용수 소바데 네바지데 뽕토야데 배 개첨 요래 네바지데 뽕야데 지코 카두카두 딘디 개 많이 봐 뒤줘야데 거지 가두 있는 상업들을 장비 통해 뭔가 이제 통하는 지코 좋아하는데 그 사람 저도 제대로 개심을 열어 이제 되게 뭔가 아니 콜을 사오면서 지들이 니네 내 지나는 주민들이 내가 왜 조조데 배지 이 저로는 가서 가서 다시 不想要了说的第一圈给大家接那这个用什么的三路养护的早都刚开呢那是这个孙nam的我说了那是孙nam写的也把多了年纪多的孙nam没白呢다른 제가 있는 아니 소속을 된다 있나 집이 된다 있나 아니 저게 강도 보고 된다 참아도 줘야 돼 맞을 것 같네 커버 이제는 손남도 왜 개쳐 버려 손남 사야 돼 개쳐 버려 제 공단한테 비드메 송요로 제 공단한테 비드메가 내가 소문이 이들보다 손남 매위 싫어 합의하다 요던 추송나 지지선에 차주 받아서 소사 대중 배바 잡아지 신기토라 자대 지시 신의 송요라 대전에 나조가 내가 가르치는 최단 지대 가르치는 수남 시대에 내가 좋아 대전에 소소도 수남다 아니 디디비에 거기에 장보지레 삼에 토네네 다지 아니 다와라인다 가래인다 아니 소소가 내가 될 빠비네 집이 토라는 지 차라침도 지 마저바이나 그지 공부장에 투를 해야 될 개체뭐 대전에 이 나가 레와스나 메고다 들리는 거지 맞아 많이 봐 망치하고 이도 가버려 어디 이제 투를 잡아서 저렇게 수에서 개매 근데 참말로 나는 로사 쪼고 이만진다 근데 가가 쪼고 이만이 뭐라고 그러지 이나야다 가가 쪼고 지역으로 살아내야 맞아 비치 근데 창안가봐 돈 소바로 제 밤에 무슨 잡는 거 보고 쇠가 있나 아니 대ኛ면 약국이 요아 말해 대전에 지 창안 통야라 소바 되게 최적의 생 근데 소소겠지 공신적으로 때 상고도 말아봐 토네네 제보단에 개척되어 어때 이제는 그다음에 토로 잡으면은 참말로 로사바는 지 산대 최진으로 받아와 근데 몰라도 다시 될 참여요.
Next, I would like to request guest of honors, Member of Parliament from Parkdale High Park, and also Chair of Parliamentary Friends of Tibet, Mr. Arif Virani, to grace the occasion.
Tashidele Kusudebumin Neminla Arifin. I wanted to say Losar Tashidele to everyone who is here. It is always a pleasure to be among the Tibetan community. So many of my constituents, so many people from across Toronto who are here celebrating the year 2045, the year of the Earth Dog. I think Member of Parliament James Maloney captured it all when he captured what the Earth Dog represents in terms of all of the important characteristics that we try to emulate in this year above all years. I wanted to importantly underscore an important feature for this year, which is that in this year 2045 that we all wish most passionately and in the most heartfelt way health and good prosperity for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. I wanted to also acknowledge that among the many things I do in Ottawa on behalf of the community, on behalf of all of you, is that I also wear the hat of Parliamentary Secretary for Multiculturalism. And when we talk about multiculturalism, we talk about the Canadian Multicultural Council of Asians of Ontario, which is just here. And I think their presence here also testifies to the fact that Losar and the Lunar New Year is an important festival for so many cultures in Canada. For people from Laos, for people who are Cambodian, people who are Vietnamese, people who are Tamil. Everyone celebrates around the same time as now because so many of those amazing communities make up the Canada that we know today. And my job, and James' job, and Sten's job, and Peter's job is to make sure that more and more people know about this community. Because as advocates and representatives of you, our job is to spread, promote, and encourage people to learn about Tibetan culture, things like the Middle Way approach, and the important teachings of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. But I wanted to just say a special thank you to the little kids who are here. They're sort of looking from the side. But when things like the singing of the national anthem, to me that is the most beautiful representation of what Canadian multiculturalism is all about. And you can stand wearing chuba, and you can sing the Tibetan anthem with pride, and you can sing the Canadian anthem with pride. We're bringing both cultures together, and that is what we strive for here in Canada. But I wanted to give you 3 wishes. So this is a new year, so my 3 wishes for the new year are: first, more and more involvement with the Parliamentary Friends of Tibet intern program. And if you need some encouragement about what the intern program can do, you will know that each of the past 2 years we have had interns coming to Ottawa. We've had them working with different members of Parliament across all political parties, and they have gained valuable experience. And a proof positive is Sheriff Purchin, who is sitting here today. He was my intern 2 years before. After interning with me, he went on to work with Agri-Team, and now I'm very proud to say Sheriff is the new Executive Director of the Canada-Tibet Committee, showing what great Tibetans can do. But the other 2 wishes I have are something that Minister Milchin mentioned, which is this center expanding and broadening so that we can sit here, but we can also expand behind us, and doing that through support from the federal government, from the provincial government, from the municipality, and from all of you for your generosity. And the last piece is something that Sven and James and I have been working on very hard at the federal level, and it's something that maybe isn't so connected to people in Parkdale or people in the Etobicoke Lakeshore, but I know it is important for your community in places like India and Nepal. That is the Agri-Team work that is being done to promote education among youth, among girls and boys in India and Nepal. That is funding that we are working hard to secure for you and your people in India and Nepal. So we will be working on that file as well. So those are my 3 wishes, but I also want to introduce a very special person who is standing here beside me. Her name is Nadia Guerrera. Nadia is a teacher, Nadia is an advocate, Nadia is a passionate resident of Parkdale. She is the Liberal candidate for the provincial election that's coming up, and Nadia was just going to share a few words with you. Thank you. Tujiche.
Hello, I just want to wish you all happy Losar Tashi Delay. Thank you for the introduction, Arif. I am the candidate, the Ontario Liberal candidate for a riding of Parkdale High Park, which I proudly live in. And I have been in for over 15 years. So as a teacher, I actually got my start at Parkdale Collegiate Institute, where many of you might have actually gone to school. I too am a child of immigrants, so I know what it looks like to come to a new country. I was the first one in my family actually born in Canada. I saw the challenges faced by my family and also the impacts and the contributions that are made by immigrants in our community, especially one like Parkdale High Park, where we've seen the impact of your community. Arif, you are a great example of a very strong advocate. As a member in a sitting government, as a sitting member in a government, you could get a lot done, and you've been getting a lot done for this community. I want to do the same at the provincial level for you. I want to be your advocate at Queen's Park. So for now, I wish you a very happy, healthy, and prosperous new year, and good health to His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Thank you very much, and Tashi Delay.
Just le ngimi le chuki ani nga thanda chuzo thimi nga session chuzo thimi arif rani gi nangong ya la chigi ani thanda ngi gi phege na ya chik desha skamna samsra manzu thanda di session gi chuzo thimi arif re ani manzu chuma handa federal ki election de chuma nidon churgol re ami mangbo chi gi go thomje thanda election de federal election insare samtis chi kodo kono thege sara ti nga di desha skamna samstari ra 아니 다른 미망 회사비 그거 비슷임 아니 만족이 하는 nga디 저조 팀이기 election 디 위두디 다른 위두 친구디 진짜 조배이 돈 쪽게로래 인디 나오는 만족 liberal party 기 candidate 고접 팀이디 나디아 프라레 안가서 하는 NDP 나고 고접 팀이 불라요 그래서 군인이 제 아니 conservative party다 independent party 수 있는데 나는 고접 팀이 되기로 그런지 빨아야 안디 위두 친구래 단단 나디아기 송소 아리프게 송소 nganzuge chuzo nanglo la susu ge ta chuzo shung simni jorwa pari 디수네 디그 큐미디 숑나 리투나 안디 먼저 내가 같이 치토도 내가 치니 디 누가 같이 배투도 데디 먼저 어리 MP 차치니 리버럴 파티 단데 숑 심고 어리디 나오는 코란 조조 큐미레 먼저 제임스 이로고 렉처 나오기 조조 큐미레 제자 숑 심니게 큐미 이도 잠바 디그 믹스기 먼저기 딱 믹스ing 말한스 배워 인자 배드 토를 먼저 레고 같이 배투도 디 누가 같이 되고도 데디 먼저 하고 거라 제자는 먼저기 딱 나디 조조 나오고 아니 계시 먼저 간단하게 조직이 쉬운데 리버럴 파티 있으면이 지산 디 계시 디 나온 팀이 된 가지고 나 계시 나디아다 리버럴 파티의 캔디데이트 일렉션 토바에는 안 지금 기한 먼저기 페더럴 먼저 내가 치토는 시 먼저 그다 나디 나로 내가 치토에 얘기 베준다 아니 국업주 베준 첸디 네버 띵고 이인 센터 프랑스 송고 들어와 지산 안들려 먼저 겹겨 나로 나오시 그래서 제가 사데스래
Thank you, Mr. Arif Irani and team. Di jeso lokchu chuwa namne khada garbo ngai semche shebenyam shi chibiju. Tuchana, thank you. Next, I would request our special guest, Member of Parliament for Mississauga Lakeshore, Mr. Swan Spagman, to grace the occasion.
Losar la tashi delik. Listen, I wonder if we can start by giving a huge round of applause to our young performers and to their teachers. Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be back with you on the celebration of the Year of the Earth Dog. It is great to be here with my federal colleagues, Jamie Maloney, Arif Farani, my provincial colleague, Peter Milchin, and former Senator Concilio Di Nino, who's been sitting patiently beside me, and he, of course, is a very strong champion of your cause. What strikes me more than anything is the incredible warmth and hospitality with which you welcome your visitors every time that we come. So my thanks to the executive of the TCCC, its CTA, my thanks to the organizers, and my special thanks to the countless volunteers that make this center what it is today. And what an icon it has become. I've watched it evolve just over the last 4 years, and I think the trajectory for the Tibetan Canadian Cultural Center is a very, very positive one into the future. I would like to wish you and your families good health, good fortune, prosperity, and joy during the new year. And I stand with you. I stand with you as a proud member of the Canada-Tibet Parliamentary Friendship Group. I stand with you as a champion for the future of this beautiful community and its community center in Ottawa. And on a personal note, I'm very proud to call among my friends my former classmate, the Honorable Sikyong Dr. Lobsang Sangay, who of course is championing your cause around the world, and he has been here many times, he's been to Canada many times, and he knows the value of the friendship to Canada very, very well. We will not let up, we will do what needs to be done to champion your cause. I have with me, on behalf of the House of Commons, a certificate that I will present to Dr. Sonam Lankarla, the President of the TCCC, on your collective behalf. It is a certificate that wishes all of you the very best for the Year of the Earth Dog, and personally, I would like to add, of course, the very best wishes for the health and happiness of His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. Thank you so much for having me. I'd love to come back in the near future, and a very, very happy New Year to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Di Jesu look to Diwan Namne Kungi Kayin Shebe Tokshe Shikiju. Next, we have group dance performance by our middle students. Next, we have a speech by our longtime friend and community supporter, former Senator Mr. Concilio Dinero.
Losar Tashidele. Ladies and gentlemen, New Year's is to make wishes and resolutions. My first wish is long life and happiness to His Holiness the Dalai Lama. I wanted to introduce Sherab, who has been introduced twice already, and he and I are having a meeting. I don't know where he's sitting, but we're having a meeting afterwards, okay, when I finish speaking. Because I am the chairman of the board of the Canada-Tibet Committee, so I'm his boss. But I want to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to acknowledge the incredible work and success of that organization under the leadership of Carol Semdup. I'll repeat that. Carol Semdup was our executive director for more than 2 decades. The CTC is an advocacy group. It is the group that works behind the scenes. And as you know, I was the chair of the Parliamentary Friends of Tibet for some 20 years. And without Carol Semdup's incredible support and work behind the scenes, we would have not achieved half of what we did. So please give her a real Tibetan thank you. Sheriff, you will make sure that she gets that message, okay?
resolutions. This is a celebration of a new year. It's also a celebration of new opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenge ahead of the Tibetan community in the world is no less today than it was many years ago. We need today to once again strongly resolve that we will continue our effort for a just and reasonable solution to the Tibetan issue, which is still not a free country. Unfortunately, the Chinese, with their increase in financial strength, are making it even more difficult. But what you and I have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to say, damn the Chinese, we're going to make it more difficult for them as well, because justice for Tibet needs to be done. And talk to your friends, Chinese friends. Most of the Chinese people I talk to in this city understand. Their concern is that if they speak up, their families will be hurt. And you know, I agree with them. But having said that, we need to reach out to other communities, particularly the Chinese, because what is happening in Tibet today is a shame on the world. Let me make a couple of other quick points. Sven made a comment about all of these wonderful children and young men and women who delight us. But you know something, ladies and gentlemen, something else that we need to do, and we need to do on a regular, strong basis. The men and women who dedicate themselves to make sure that the culture, the Tibetan culture, does not die. The men and women who make sure they do their share in keeping the flame alive. The volunteers who train these young people, and many of them are here. I think we should give them a standing ovation. Stand up and let's clap for all of those great volunteers that are making it possible for our community. And you know, I say our community because, as most of you know, and I thank you, I feel like a family member when I come here. I know so many of you have been coming around for so many years. And it's always a delight to be here. But I would like to do one last thing for my community. As you know, I'm a very strong conservative. As you know, in Parliament, I was loud and strong and fiercely conservative. But there's an election going on in June where I'm going to take my conservative hat off, because I'm going to support Buddhila for member of the provincial parliament, Parkdale High Park. I'd like to get Buddhila to come up here and say something. Buddhila, I might get thrown out of here, but you're like my young sister.
Nga Parkdale High Park NDP Mangsut Sarpa Sobe Shunde Wemin Wedudi Thalo Chinde Tupe Nangare Ani Nga Ontario Trezo Nangla Hedi Thola Lega Duk Tuye Gi Bezu Chigi Mimang Sangme Ngala Gyapyo Nangla Kanga Peba Pemi Hambo Chikchagi 아니 난수기 베베 저들 베베 강에 해보질래야가 하고 말해. You have heard a lot about being an advocate for the Tibetan community, but I think all of you will agree with me. There is no better to the Tibetan community than a Tibetan, and a Tibetan woman at that. Samalo Hogab di Kabir Inji Narana, the Di Nansu Pebegi, Inchi historic moment Chagione, and it's Samagi Kabirana di Naka Tuji.
I don't know what Butila said, obviously, but I will give you my definition of her speech. I'm sure her speech said that if the Tibetan community is to move ahead, and if we really commit ourselves to strengthening our position and to keep on fighting on behalf of His Holiness and the Tibetan cause, the fact that a Tibetan would sit in a Canadian parliament would add great value. And when we talk about a Tibetan like Pujila, who I've known for some 15 years, working on behalf of the community, being at the forefront and being cleaning the tables and cleaning the floor sometimes, this is the kind of person we want in Parliament. So all those who live in Parkdale High Park that can vote Pujila. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for this opportunity. Losar Kashidele.
Thank you, Mr. Consigliere General and Putila. Next, we have a group dance performance by our senior student. Next, I would like to invite Conservative MVP candidate, Ms. Christian Hawker, to grace the occasion. From Etobicoke Lakeshore, sorry.
Losar, Tashi Delak. I just want to thank you very much for this opportunity. Being here in your community, it's actually very heartwarming watching all the children today in their beautiful dance. It just shows how important culture is to our community and help our community grow. If everybody could get together like your community has and teach their children and allow that just to prosper, what a wonderful province Ontario will be. Once again, thank you. I was visiting a couple of weeks ago and I had the opportunity to see the future design of the center and the opportunity that the children are going to have because of the volunteers, families, parents, grandparents. Family is so important, and you have created such a family environment here. That's what we need in Ontario. We need to look after our families so they can grow, and we can help communities grow like you have done with your own donations and your own work and dedication to make such a better place for everybody. I feel very honored and blessed to be with you today. We are going to change government in June the 7th, and I would be more than honored to sit with Batila in Parliament at Queen's Park. You know, we're going to have a bunch of women there, and the two of us, I look forward to us working together, so I wish you luck and lots of success. And what a great thing for your community to have somebody who can represent you around the table. But I want to run to represent you here in Etobicoke Lakeshore. For those who live in this side of the town, I am running to be your MPP for Etobicoke Lakeshore, and I thank you very much for having me today, and the opportunity to say a couple of words, and long life to His Holiness. Happy New Year, Tashi Dalak.
Thank you. Di chela ni ngonzu luptu kemba khachine changshe songbe norsang shebe shabdu biju. Next we have a group performance by our senior students. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Phil Trotter, NDP candidate, NDP MPP candidate, Etobicoke Lakeshore. Okay. Sorry. I would like to invite.
Thank you. I'll clarify that. Hello. Hi, everyone. I am not yet the NDP candidate for Etobicoke Lakeshore. That's a mistake. I'm seeking the nomination. I just want to say it's an honor to be up here to speak. It's an honor to be involved here. I've been pro bono counsel since 2012, I think, helping the board of directors here. I'm a strong supporter of Tibet. I've been for a while now. I believe that Tibet is a precious place, and I believe that your culture of kindness and wisdom is something that the world needs, not just Tibet. And I would like to be a part of your cause, and I am as much as I can. In law school, about 10 years ago, I discovered His Holiness, and he helped me so much in my own personal struggles, and as well, I found his wisdom, not just in politics, but in how we can personally free ourselves from our suffering and become more peaceful, and thereby create a more peaceful world. I believe that His Holiness is a teacher to us all, and a leader of the world. And we need this kind of wisdom in this world today that's so divided and warlike and filled with poverty and greed and ignorance. So I've been involved as a lawyer in Toronto for a while now, and I get involved in causes I believe in, such as the Tibetan cause. I actually moved to this riding to run for the federal NDP last election, and I got the candidacy and I ran. And one of the reasons I chose Etobicoke Lakeshore, or the main reason I did, was the center. Because I'd love to continue to support the center in whatever capacity I can. And if I'm elected one day as a representative of this riding, you can count on my full support for this center and the Tibetan people. I also am glad to be running provincially, because one of the ways I think we can change the world is through education. And the provincial government is very involved in education. And I would love to see His Holiness's secular ethics as part of all public schools across Canada and across the world, to teach people how to be kind to each other, to teach people how to respect each other, to teach people how to develop their own inner peace so that they're not causing problems for others. So I really hope to have your support so that I can support you in return and give everything I have to the Tibetan cause, as well to the cause of world peace, world happiness. And it starts right here in Toronto and Ontario, Canada, and the world. And Tibet, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Phil Trotter, who is seeking NDP MPP candidate from Etobicoke Lakeshore. Thank you. Next, we have group dance performance by our senior students. Thank you. Di Jesuene Chozo Sonam Lagalane Keche Serenangu. Next we have a special announcement by our President Sonam Lagala.
Also, Nabuzoda, Gay Tanda de Setaging issue, the shoots have a jailer, Suzy Tada, Tadi Chago Sare, and the Tazigi Tuljarona Shui, but Tining of the Losar Sonza, Nigo, Tangaju Zebo, the Chazaji, top 20, Mazukaji Chandele, hours of Pure, that Soba Gidu Kag, Shabshet Saman, you would have your end to say, Religion Shurona. At the Tishingi, number 2, Annie Suzy, she and she has a jelia. Tangazu Sadun, the large meza, Tatamige, Kima delia, Gajuch Gagu, Delia, Chinda Sumbi, 32, Sumju today, Nazo, Ottawa, Kimbu Gabu Yore, the Toronto Gabu Yore, Delia, Togi, Soba Kanjeka, Navi, Yamdolia, Nazu Doschene, Kodishu Yore, Digi Ottawa, Dosonre, Digi Doson Chazanji. Titolia number 2 that's a doing the test Gabjonarona Shui to Chena. Tene Chinda Shibe Ting, you should Zerji Zangi Ilia, Sajatinzi, Tido Shibishini Bani, De Penangayore, Anisa, Pembache, Nimatango Delia, Ani Chinda Shibetari, you Zergilia, Saja Chogor Lingi, and Delia, Nadro. Ani Mima ya Gergi Jegache, and Yingu Gabla, and Chiresi Wanji, those Chene, Saki Chogorling Podinagure. Ani San Yima, Chinda Shibetari, Yustangi Delia, Mazo Purichudin Sobegi, Shoge, Ani Rumbuche Cholia, Ani Tenshuji Gulamshu, and Tichel and Yingu Gablia, and Aram Samalo Test, Yurimbo Degoza, and Sawaji those Chene, Godishuyus, and Ditul Jarona. And it's in the Shivetari Istangi, Sanimadi, and you chinde lingi, those yes, and this way. Then it's in the Trube, Gitari Chongalia, and in Minjurumbuche, and De Penangayo, and a Savik Chan Sapasan Kedo, in a number of Tanzani, and a Kombashu or Shirona, and a Delia, Rumbuche Chone, Matu, Taja Chonsumki, Wanjanayache, and Yingu Yablaya, and Tricasa Rumche. The Gong Tolia, Ani Kebasonza, and Dilian, the day Folia, Ani Kalabna Rishas, did the nation check. Tanashing of Zutanda kept you Sondromache, the dish, Dawadi Damjulia, take a deep head to a making Azo, Lane Joy, and also Lane Jova, the numbers of my set up, which was chase showing. Tini, Tata the Canadian Multicultural Council, the Manguji Penandoa, Mazo Loda Rishi, Ani. So sweet chizo nane, me dula matwe Gablonia, Chalo Mango, Nange Mango Chilea, Ani award Chipugure. Di Ani CMC, Chindangabe, Nalola Gala Dinar Gabla, Manzu Chizo nane, Michik Damgo, Tanamgu Chale, Mango Nange, Robanange the day. Tesonza Tadinazu Subsub Shuj Machina, Chaga the Nangdu, some chilla Pentoya Koy, did no gang at Ochido, this she was Subsub Chido. Tesonza Tanganzu. Anita me, a Chubdun Shechia, Tambunia, the Descenta, Dambai, Roata, Tamalo Charo Nangere, in a Tamalolia Chagarago Yomare, even the numbers of Tirin of the charging him to Davrona, to check. Tango Delia, Mazu gang or Chara gang or Chara charge Davrona. Again, our Chara get up, Mazuza Maretenga, Yurimbu, Jenema, Tamazu, Hugh Tony, Yigena, where the Chaza. Gala those Charo Nangoyore, and do the Toyo Marigabore behind the scene. This one's a Gala Yinkabone, Toche Shuain. Tini Mazumige, Tada Kurangi Milia, Solom Tobdela Shure, Serto Lagre Manchegi. Tabet numbers Tango Chuzi, but Shishel and Ani, the name of the Loy. Numbers of Suji, Mevabas Kurangi de Charo Nangare, Shogas, numbers of Mabiniel Kuran de Charo Nangare. Pe Missi Yaboy, Toji Chena, Serdola. Ani Taganashi, Koramige, Tudin Serena Shuij or Korata, those damnings. Kadu in a Robana, Shugmare, Tagba de Ure, Tuji Chena Chadarona. Then Azumigi gate Cadelia, number so Chagi Yabu Simo, Tangamarda, get pet Hamboyre. And a Chidan Korangi, Munegi Telia, tubden targere ane mingle ya ngazo alari shure charge dabrona alaril deni ngazo de tenzi genzen la shuwe jore ta shena jugyo na mena penjo chan neda yabu shirare ngazo kongwe ngawa genzen la ge se chungare namozo che mewa kaba sanju thola jogyo tsangma khorang suyo nagare ta ngazo ge machine dige tsangma thola khorang suyo nagare ta 참참 ngazo de tsangma suyo ge leje ge au tenzi ta ngazo roba godol ani cherche samjela ta ine khorang je na namdo khyo mare 뽑아 켜내요 말에 가지고 가도이네 로봇 나게 닝 타고네 터치나 차다고 오케이 다디니 다다 가지고 나보고 캥기래 땡지 망술 세래 다다 가지고 니라 참아상 거고 닝제 그런 가도이네 배 탑산할 용체 그런 거 보다 받아 지래 닝 타고네 터치나 줘요 데니 나보고 가도이네 제게 메게 레노베이션 커미티 나로 메게 요 페먼멘돌라 당아주 대화라 숑라 교수 쉬고나 냐디 차디 간데지 표고나 모랑기 빼미시 찰레 난그레 참참치라 부부 아와 손주여 아니 체르체르도 이네 닝체 나삼 남다레 포지시 차지 다로나 얘네 나도 야데 남보도 캥그레 나와라 숑에저레 암지가마dom라 꼰다레 다 드링닝제 로바나가 페도모스테 쇼게야 유디닝제 체르네 용고도 다 드리 조마손란 인제게 하삼레 페미스 로고 양분나고 차지 다브로나 다가나시 나도 메게 레노베이션 커미티 나올로야 쿠사 땡게라 슝에 저레 페타치게 톨이네레 간지 톨이나 페미스 하삼 남다레 닝 타본 토체나 슈르지 타네 나도 데 아우투데라 슝에 저레 코라타 캥게레 포그라네 아 마고 셰브제 코라데 타치 귤레 망고치 감네데레 차로 망고 나사레 닝 타본 토체나 슈에 Then young also they Sojunal Yubeke, Kongolulagi, Kuragi, Gamba, Gerapkin, Charo Mamunangre, Kongolula, Tochana Shroji. Then also they Tamsana Latanda, Nawa, Veserla Sugar, Koralia Mindo, Chale, the RBC Nangas, RBC Lagre Mindo, Ankorai, Tagma, Rich Delian, also Charonagre, Charge Dabrona. Taganashi also Mige, Ania, Domatuluk Sala, that to the number Gundo, Yachik Charo Nagare, Pemisi Gabgo Yabu, Tochena, Chatabrona. Teni Sonam Yangula Shure, that Mother Anti 2011, and Namjirwal, that Timalano go to Matagonda. In a Sonam Yangula, Mazo Delia, Kangu Tengu, Hadu Yine, Hapani Rengala, Swetab Nalia, Chale Naya. Any grocery chazan yuni, huge robanagere, Yuzubara Sia Yomar, Gablore, charge Dabrona. Tanashigi, Tanamosol, young, Karikatu Shun, young, Topore, Tomoza Mare, Ongelare, Takune, Koral, Hasam Namdagi, but Topadilia, Shashi Shivujore, Gabio Shivanangre, Tuzu Shivutunangre, that three Korangi, the Mintu, high Poma, Gavalio. 이네 닝 타고네 토체나 신 메마 차지 다브로나 다 테니 당아주메게 모모라 밍 차산 때 모체 모모라 미게 투지요레 다 라산 넘버 넘버서 드리스제 시에 차산레 당아주 로손 게임도 차지 다브로나 도지체 다 디나네 가주기 원담 총화 될이야 아니 탄다디 아니 땡지 겐젤라 공어 겐젤라게 아니 세총알라 도스체네 원담 체와이 안코랑 어디 진당가발 피게 패체 자가 셰가 페그레 따디 넘버 총야 켄도 체니 따 델이야 마주기 지 가미 가도 다니즈 포자 마다 디나로라야디 따미 미리 다 마다요 땅아라조 다 지조 나오네 다 지조 글레가 체베 갑서 참지라 삽사 마시나 다 드리 이나 나보도 시다 초바카 다 랑에 참마 대패네 딜자가 난거도 초베 뇌네 가도 수치를 비체오레 라게메 아주 랍투게 말해 아주 랍초게 말해 이네 코나도 딩제디 차상라 피 오츠라로마로 나마조 시야레 마도 지게 아주 뇌네 규게제메 다 딘데 치네 초베게 치 삽삽 치네 내가 치에도 삼발라 다 대베게 아주 네즈 나로라야 다다 공어 시교다 다다 펜버셀라 추즈마 토론토가 초조 고니 말해 랍샤 파인도도 투인도도 제 예 가르치고였으나 토론토가 초조 고니 말해라니 토론토가 지조디 사다가 되네 나 둘다 접대 예쇼 나 소치라 팔레 치고메 솔레 치고메 나 가르모 가리나 나 토론토가 지조디 사다가 되고 di number so thula jarona goni dulane la gosum dulane na hal gonchi mazambe o thochena dijikche aya ta deni ma chada mangbo yorda number so oya ta deni delya ngaju keme phulon ya shenge mangbo shuji yor deni ma thanda lobsan chunjo lagi dollar chikdong chi mogo songsha chada brona Konzo lama lagi dollar chikdong chi mogo songsha chada brona dele yangzom lagi dollar chikdong mogo songsha chada brona tenzi tsela lagi moma chikdong chi mogo songsha chada brona kesa wangju lagi dollar ngabya mogo songsha chada brona nima tsiri lagi dollar chikdong mogo songsha chada brona Kashi tunub da tsiri lamgo lani dola nidong ngab jam mogo songsha cha dabro na Changwa rinzi la tanda nas la ki husband re Korangi dola chikdong chi mogo songsha cha dabro na Tat tina shingi mangbo yore hawa ine gongge mewa chi Tat di tanda nyeja mogo songye tuzu re Kesa losa tseba chigla ya Zamba kefe ki jinda samdi tsiri la kawa le sunga la Sonom la asidu Ta kyanzo gyule da renovation committee ke pemisi chale ya ko nangdu ta takwa ne ngazo thela chin thoche shu thogo mendo ta thiri losa cheba ji la thoche shu yin se do ngone ge seba ga ochung ta theda chapchi do an khorang ge dollar ton rang nga chi ya ye thie mo sungo do ani samde la ning thakwa ne thoji chena shwe khadu ine gyabjo nang ge kadin che shuro na 토지 셰슈로치 남보소 딘데 제베캅소 토치 슈로치 다 심에 남보소야 요여버든 조에 낭나 되게 마나 나네 나밍 랍토면도 남보소 나기 전에 나밍 되 조레 쇼이 디토라 자로나 다디니 예자 아자 반된 조라게 아니 포여셀라 데 총사 잡레 아니 미스데라게 포추게 데 총사 잡레 소뱅연에 Koranzo chawa lamro yabo yang shosana melam manzo gyabto eske mendo di gyabo e gyumzen khane esena Koranzo gite ani shukji gala khazu nangba di chazan deli ya sokwa la shede nangson ngazo ge zi gyabche chungze dos chine pyu ani han shime mangbo e pyu gire a mawo bala phenge sola ya ma sena chigi yi chise nangse so yin shwe to jena tene ngazo cheba chongal ya tri 가츠rumche 대패네 kalabnaso Koran khazan de rumche chebanyil 대패네 아니 메레 제나나 바레 당아주 초베 뇌네 가도 이네 지금 미마랑 패야지 삼로당게 당아주 데리야 모시바 망고지 용주도 잠발라 다디 메레 제나데 케치므르스라네 아주 메레 제나 보디 슈이 데리야 다 타가나시기 아주 데리야 아니 세바 쫑알라얀 제레스기 와지기 롬부체 코란 고지낭 데 롬부체 남도여 모두 소베 고지슈 롬부체 자웨차니나 딩월야 이탈리를 페고도 남루티가 아주 소베셔도 교와땅네 데 슈브레 나보서 강마마 페로나 가장 세반이기 니모델이야 아니 송주 나니 롬부체리아 넘버 2게 고요 가리 퓨셔버디 차자 롬부체가 마나니 마돌이야 돌러 돈라 숨 촌소 안 롬부체라 닝타반 토체 슈이 Dice, oya, oce, da samden chao, oce. Tene, da, number so, toji se dijik serona, da thane ngazo logic rengala, ngazo kanjin chundili nanglo le ya, ani choba kedo shime gergi, toji se ta penju dugu che mimala puji de mango de toji se marona shuai. Tema mango shu chai. Da ngazo de kanji chundili ge abu ge leshi gozu joye mune chena leshi de gozu be kapso khepra chimbuji cheni chik chego samde yine tanda tuzu chane ta deumendo teri number to siswa shung sum ge tumi de peswa de mujo ji yongjo ye sigido chesa mujo di yongba ina tanda ngaju khepra chena digimendo yang kon nedang la tagi dage chego 참지라 코셈심 체리 캡사 참지라 캐자 체리 캡사 디 제고도 디 주진zam발라 먼저가 가지고 동고도 들바베 참여기 여기 제고도 대송자 아주 고주연이 대송자 아니 야직 시점그 토는 고주연이 다 탄다 자네 시든 바래 계진님 장자 요다 되는마 말라 밀레는 뭐 셰차래
때 이네 단다 중요 말에 다 이네 내 가르쳐였으나 다 기란 좀 밀리는 망보시에 차서 다 때로 제만도 미마 이치 말다 다 대진다 조발 엘렉션 리그도 와 니도 주고 엘렉션 리그도 와 엘렉션 제 안들 제 말에 룰 가르쳐 먼저 제가 삼로 땅스게 슉침부 주고 다 드린 코란 쪽에 드린 팽에 쪽에 피터 밀첸 게 다다 MPP 딩가 되게 사파사는 가 두고 있어 찹시 깨지 되게 있어 깨지 내주 망고도 이네 다 넘버 좀 중에 탑시 당해 돼 디토를 자로나 대송자 다 단다 롬치 소모 다시 깔람 나오나 시래 아주 미치게 쇼갸도 빌리아 창매게 쇼갸고 그래서 안 된다 그래서 지게야 쇼갸 지게 강바 마테나 아주 야게 담이야 조금 말해서 대송자 다 단다 아주게 아니 뱃겐 디가스 시키네 아니 뱃 소수 두즈 망고지 소수 게르게 총 르다네 집어들이야 깔레 개백값서 다 로바 마치나 가디 체게임 남보서 디지털 쉐로나 대송자 다 단대 아주네 무 여바 가져 뱅이 가져 야고도 다 쇼니 단다 두즈 찍라해 이네 켜니 야고 말해 가져 대송자 탑람 가사 칸에 땅거 요래 다 아주 미마가 잡고 고고요 빼나 땅에 가서 쉬어봐이 남보서 유튜브나 세요 빼나 소소한 거이나 그리지는 처음에 총소집에 균에 쉽지 자슬이야 레레라 카바타네 꾸지 페로치 야교치로치 아주 찌바래 라밍에게 배 추주체가 제가 찌찌는데 얘기지 셔네 제셔요 소직나 자와 니네 예와 걸어 책임에 롱쟁이 예와 책임에 출로 예와 책임에 출로 예와 책임에 가지는서 나 출로 예와 책임이 시기매 땅아 배나 청신나 아니마 로지나 캘리포니아라 데베카우소 사자 국교지나 되디 김행아니 로사 땅으로 좀 배바 토가를 최전이 로래 다 쇼게 최전이 로사 인구당 건다 진다 공부를 친 찍마 야 최전이 내가 제가 마요 나 배바 토바이나 예와체 파샤 샘 갈린 리지도 단단 안주기 소강이 니나래야 내가 집에 가서 예와 찌게 예와 찌게 이네 나돌이야서 야랍 상주지기 갬발라 쿠샤라이데 보러와 대매지 요침보이네 할래면 로조야고 이네 할래면 소소소래 이네 가서 야랍 상주에 겐디발로 쿠샵치고 갬발로 쿠샵치고 뽀모라 로고치고 디케치보래 딩가서 릭쇼 상주에 딘미념 공배치고 디토라 자로나 디지 케치보래 해주고요 로와 다 야남버 조직 내 드레스고 쉬어질라 다 미치당기 가서 지소나 로조용에 테스트 운에 옷 재미요 삼삼 되려라 마치가라 양교 매송도 민때나 돼요 이네 팽이 말해 이네 쿠샵지 다디 캐나게 타부지래 딜 쿠샵이요 샤샤고 단단 안주기 귤레다 초조기 꼰다 솜데 안주기 된지 쉬고 말해 안주기 단단 메말이야 최강 한데 샤게 꼰다 친구뉴게 친구뉴게 깨지 되게매 디 티야디 안조라 옵션 민도 꼰다 솜데 패자래 꼰디고 rabne 나사 겨까마 빠가 rabne 나사 사제 공모로 제 rabne 나 땅아주 셰가 마치는 아주 야제 야상 법 낭바래 딱 고도 요거래 가지고라 저 삼로 땅 거래 아주 연대 여행에 캐바 속에 잡교매 말해 제성가 딱 잡교 기세 매워이나 나나모네 까고 다 단단 아주 셰가 체야래 모두 지게 다 딜 탑시 요 말해 아주 낭바래 대송자 소수응원이 지도 나로래 예와체 잡교 마싱에라 로가피 제 지금에 대송자 투지세 사마게다 야레 마레 마시체 투지세 잡교 나로나 가산 탄다 아주 진다 당베다리 유슈라 세다 땅니 진다 니베 따리 숨라 델 메마조 페니 속베 딕시 시송기 메마기 야자 롱네 최가 잡이 송차 땅 아주 치시 개요 말에 나중에네 락렌 따그레 메마조 토지세 예와 圈 매베 토네 땅에 다진 쉬빈 나랑 의니나 오탕 아주 배바지 인신절 다 디지 쇼초지 다 단단 아주 지조 나로리아 참참 강이 영에라 최전이바 수발을 가발레도 김에첸 누구요 로바치가 그래서 나보고 세기 말해 카시 이미그레이션 디피니 차를 방법 해게 로도 로바 누구요 탑시 터나 맞나 미그 셈바레삼 누구요 가와지레네 강에나 단단다 가서 야간에 가서리아 귤레지를 가발레샤 부지 섭지면을 내가 주여서 딜 룸메 딜레 주여서래 그쪽에 야고 체면도 키랑조 초백에 납지 겨로치사 넘버 2 거네 강에 용에 나줄라야 투송로치 나주가 로바 칸 체토도 지게 탑시 마트나는 매단 네번 유나니 맹갈란 누구요 제가 저기 전하니 피널란 누구요 다 후다 받아치게 수수년에 넘버 2 예와 찌메 대송자 다 드린 나주 거네 상맥이 나주가 하루 버릇치는 최강되지 시행바이나 나주 깨너라 박자 샤그래 나주 율레 미카시지다 속중 미카시 민지에 보면 디나는 나 소놈랑가 나 민모ong에디 마오발 지도 책임에 랍사이 근데 레와메 꿈겨 되바에메 얘네 대령 나주기 미마 상맥이 후다 받아치네 아니 나주 초간데 yar랑바이나 야와롱무체 톡 얘기래 간다 야와롱무체게 밀렌직다 봄이 되나요 나주 디치기 쉬어래 제토요 말에 나주 갑라 가리 제토도 제그래 디젤라 톡조 율레 사업에 가리 제토도 제그래 니마제가 차상 주베나 야와롱무체 톡 얘기래 네 나주 그거요 대소장에 드린 토지 세 예와 큰 내가 토네 예 미마소에 빼어가做呢예 로바지로 쉬기 아주메게 renovation 기 야조 주요 토지세 예와 최는 마체 아주 간제지기 집어도 야고 수요토나 다가나래 마란줄라 단 예자지 쉬어야 베트남이스게 아니 로살이야 야 아주 심해 딱 아주 그게 차상 키네 장모디나 심해 다 미조 용거도 뭐거래 생기면도 따스 로도 다 가르치게래 겨울은 제 구바샤이 오라만놈 잡히샬로도 다 되네르샤 만줄라 겨울은 제 맨나 소문도다 맨 나이 생기잖아 문도다 그분자 야화는 제 공부하고 딱 공부 들어서 패스 좀 발라 땅에 남규 망고 배제 땅에 매대 얘네 다 공부 들어서 패스 좀 가도 후다 받아 쉬고도 뒤송자 자원이 예와 마시로 지 후다 받아 나로나 아니 셰데게 차라 봐봐 용어쇼 안 가도 되네야 쇼가데 강요교 사데디 야라네 나래 여러 번씩 대대로 쉬어야게 레원디 쉬기 토지체나 가딘체 셀라 주세요. 너서 토치나 다 셀라인 가딘체 다 셀라니 뭐요 아니 그 샤드 쇼를 신데 나로나 가딘체 토체
토체나 아 디체랑 저 인공기 수수기 발생이 아니